And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real. And this is fucking real right now. Hi, welcome to me. So I'm about to go ahead and head out from a doctor's appointment, and so I'm in a different town, and one of the discount stores is right by here. So we're gonna do a little bit of a shop with me / exploring new places vlog. The discount store that I want to stop off at also has, I never noticed, like in the same plaza, it has a produce shop that's very similar to my favorite produce shop. At least that's like kind of what it looks like from the outside. So I'm gonna check that out as well. So I wanted to bring you guys along with me. I'm pretty excited. I haven't been there in a hot minute, so I kind of want to take a look at the inventory, and I'm like really low on fruit cups, so I'm crossing my fingers that they have some still. And I'm just gonna take a look, and there were some interesting things, some like healthier items I noticed on the Facebook page. So did I just stab myself in the double chin with my thumbnail? I think I did. I think I really did. Yeah. Yikes. Okay, anyway. Yikes. Yeah, it actually hurts. I think I actually broke skin a little. Dangerous. Alright, so this is my first time checking out a different produce shop. Overall, my opinion of this place is it was good. It's not as good as the one I normally go to, even like price-wise. I also noticed the selection. I don't know, there was just, the vibes weren't exactly the same. They weren't bad. It's also more out of my way, so I probably won't be coming here very often, but I was just kind of taking a look around. This one was really interesting because part of the produce was stored outdoors, and it was more of like an outdoor market versus the one that I have like near my place. And this, you know, this was a great find. Their mango prices were great. That kind of just depends on the season and other things going on. I'm not sure if it was because it was stored outdoors, but they were like exceptionally ripe. The sweet potatoes here were 20 cents more a pound. So I was like, you know, absolutely not. We'll be going back to my normal spot. I didn't really notice any vegetation here that I can't get at my other location. They didn't have nearly as many refrigerators or, you know, frozen options as my local market does. And again, I think majorly the prices were higher at this store, except for the mango and these. These were a great price. They were a great deal. It was $1.99 for a bag, and that's the best price I've seen for those little mini sweet peppers. A lot of the times they're like $3.99 for only slightly more, or $2.99 for that size. So yeah, this is what I ended up getting. I got some fruit. They did have good mandarin and nectarine prices, and then this was a great price for a pink pineapple. So again, it's one of those things where like overall the prices were higher, but there were some great finds, and I'm really glad that I got that. Their discount section, ooh, it was rough. I won't lie to y'all, it was rough. Most of it was stuff I don't think they should have even been selling, so I didn't get anything from this section. And then we get over to the discount store next door. So I go for the 6 for $1 bin. As you can see, there's a lot of junk food, but if you dig, you'll start to find some things. I didn't love the macros for this Cliff Bar. I didn't think it was worth it. Found plain salted cashews, and then I struck gold in the nut department, okay? I was digging and digging and digging. I found so many things like those barbecue flavored pistachios. They are so good. One of my newfound favorite snacks. The macros are surprisingly good for something barbecue flavored. A lot of times that can have a lot more sugar to it. As I dug around, I found a ton of stuff. I haven't tried the smoked almonds yet, but you have to just kind of ignore all the candy to find the nuts, and the way at least they store it there. So I did find some bags of trail mix. I'm really excited to try those, everything but the bagel cashews. Those jerkies tasted like ass. I did find some chips that I really like. I limited myself to 4 chips, and they only had one of those rice cakes. I got pecans and some of these greens here on a discount as well. I was really surprised that they had them. These have horrible breakdowns. 8 grams of protein for a ridiculous amount of sugar. It is a low-calorie option, and it is plant-based, and maybe it tastes good, but I was like, absolutely not. I was hoping it would be something that would work for me, but because of the price. Look at that, $2.99. That's a great price. And, of course, we get to the fruit cups. I'm like, yes, they still have them. I got 2 of these, 12 packs, I think. And then I struck gold in the frozen section. They had tons of frozen veggies. I got broccoli, the cauliflower, carrot, broccoli mix, mashed cauliflower, green beans. I accidentally got a thing of corn. I didn't mean to. I got 1 bag of mixed vegetables and some sunscreen. I recently tried this popcorn. Not good. I'm going to need to turn it into something because it's not good to eat on its own. I did get a bag of those less sugar cranberries because that's what I was hoping to find at Aldi. And then I finished that up, left, came to my home produce shop real quick because I wanted just to price compare. So the apples were a better price here, and the sweet potatoes, of course, were still the same price. So I just made that comparison for myself and realized that, you know, I'll be coming here for my main staples for sure instead of the other produce shop. I think that's all I got, but maybe I got carrots too here after I loaded up on some more sweet potatoes. But other than that, I really had gotten pretty much everything I needed, and I went to this place more for research purposes. But then I always like to check out the reduced section, and this one was awesome. They had all these peppers, which every bag is $2, and for colored peppers, like those things, like the not green ones, those are really expensive in regular grocery stores. So I buy these and then I slice them up. If there's any bad parts, I throw them out. Hey, oh, okay. Hey, it's been a few days since I have filmed the last section of Shop With Me, so I'm gonna go ahead and head into my other discount store and kind of see what's going on there. My brother and I, after I do all this, I'm gonna be picking him up from work because this week we're sharing a car because his car's having issues. And I'm gonna pick him up from work, and it looks like he wants to go play Pokemon Go, so I'm going to force myself and go with him and walk in the heat. It's so hot right now, as you can probably hear the AC's blasting on me. Our house was so warm before we left. My brother actually took the time to like fix some of the AC stuff, which I wasn't expecting him to do. Like, when he's technically on the clock, you know what I mean, but he was on his lunch break. So I'm hoping by the time we get home, the AC will be operating better. But I was dying because I was trying on some different clothes and stuff while he was eating and everything, and like filming all that, and I was like dying of heat, and I just didn't realize how bad it was until I was like nearly done with that, and I was like, oh my god, like I had the air at like 77 or something, which is cool for our household, unfortunately. But it was like still 80 degrees in the house or some shit, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so I'm hoping by the time we get home, the air flow will be better in the house after whatever he did to fix it. Because before I continue on, there's been some other stuff that's happened in other content I've made, and I want to just like quickly address it, because there seems to be this misconception that like I take care of my brother, and I don't. Like, we're both adults and we both have like our issues in terms of like neurological, developmental, whatever, and my brother is diagnosed autistic, and he was as a child, and he does have a job. My mom spent the majority of his life trying really hard to get him to be as functional as possible, basically, because there are parts of my brother's life, like from childhood, that I'll never discuss on the internet because like that's just not okay, that's not fair to him, but like his support needs have always been higher than what I would say are mine, and were mine, right? And so he had a lot of like vocational therapy, and he like did work programs and stuff, and he's been steadily employed for, I think like he's been at the same job for over 10 years now, just at different locations. And so like he helps out with stuff around the house too. Like I never have to deal with the garbage, and God fucking bless, because I hate dealing with garbage for so many reasons. And I do things like that are cooking and food related, and I do film that stuff, including like shopping and picking things up for him. He'll also go shopping for himself, but we as a household tend to save money if I do it. So or if I buy certain things when I'm already here, because I'm also saving gas money. And also, he'll pick stuff up for me when he's at the store. And it's just, like, it's bizarre to me that I have to explain any of this. But in a recent live that I did, someone left a very disgusting comment. It actually, my reaction got my monetization limited. Because I may or may not have called someone an evil B word. That may or may not have happened. But if you... What they said about my brother was pretty fucking evil. I stand by what I said. That's why the live's still up. So, but I digress. I recently started opening up more about my family and talking about my family dynamic, and some of y'all don't know how to act. So, it's just frustrating because I like to be transparent and honest, but it's like I purposefully like don't show my family a ton on camera. For the sole purpose of protecting them from some of them, not my audience, but some of them, and y'all know who them is. And it's like I open myself up to that criticism. They don't. They're private people. They live normal human lives outside of the internet. I dabble in both. So anyway, sorry for the rant in this random shop, in the middle of this like shop with me moment, but I just think that I think it's really disgusting. It's really, really, really disgusting to attack people who like aren't even directly involved in like what I'm doing here on the internet. Attack me. I signed up for it. Like, I don't want it. Like, I would prefer you didn't, but if you're gonna have to attack, focus on me. There's a lot of material here. Go for it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start shopping. So I've been realizing the more I go to this place, like how sometimes they have a slow turnaround of getting rid of previous stock. So there's like a lot of repeats of things I've seen already, and some things that I've tried and not liked and things I've tried and loved. So I sometimes will do restocks depending on that. This was all of the Fiber One bars they had left of the kind that I like, so I bought them out because I was just glad they had any left. I wasn't expecting to see any in the store. And this was me just kind of checking things out. I thought this hot sauce might be interesting. I ended up not getting it. I do not like that version of Fiber One bars. I don't think they're very good. The cakey ones, not a vibe. I was really excited because they had this reduced fat Cool Whip. I ended up getting, I believe, 3 containers. I've done some cool stuff with that regarding like the protein puddings, desserts. If you just want a quick little sweet snack, eat a spoonful of it. I really enjoy it. I got these confused initially with the zero sugar ones. Had these been the zero sugar ones, I probably would have bought more and frozen them. But I checked these out. I bought them and I tried a bite. They are gross. I don't like them. I do not recommend them. Don't get them. Even, especially for full price, but even if they're on sale, I really don't like these. They were not good. I do not recommend. So then I'm just kind of perusing. You know, I see there's all this stuff here that I'm being tempted by and pretending it's not there. And I turn around and I see my applesauces. So, of course, I grab some more of those. And I'm glad they still have them because I have been eating them. Things like this really, really help me, you know, in terms of losing weight. They're pre-portioned. They're healthy for you. It's a shelf-stable way and a consistent way of getting fruit in when you're someone like me who can have, like, issues with food textures and things like that. I do love fresh fruit, but sometimes I can be icked out by it if it's, like, you know, too ripe or a problem or whatever. And so I checked out this tomato sauce here, and I think I only got like 2 cans, but it's got no sugar added. It had really great breakdowns in the nutritional facts. So I only got a couple because we do have some tomato sauce at the house, but with that price and the quality of what was in the can, I was like, sure, let's go for it. Oh my God. These pineapple bacon Adele chicken sausages are ridiculously delicious. They are so good. 20 out of 10 recommend. Get these if you ever see them. I only got 2 because for a discount price, they were kind of expensive. Worth it. Doesn't matter. I did end up getting 2 more of the Supreme pizza melts. I try to limit how many I buy in one shopping session so I don't heavily rely on them. I actually still have one in the freezer, and this was filmed like 2 weeks ago at this point, or almost 2 weeks ago. I did get some of these turkey fully cooked breakfast sausage links because I recently tried the banquet version from the other discount store. And I actually really like these. I thought I wouldn't like them because I'm not normally a turkey girl. But recently I got into the thinly sliced turkey breast. So I was like, let me try these. Obviously very different vibes, but I really enjoyed them. And they're very easy, low maintenance foods. This was me just kind of looking at all the bins. I did consider getting some kind of frozen chicken here. I still want and need to buy some kind of version of that, but I've been waiting for them to get more chicken breasts or something like that in. And I'm not a big turkey bacon girl, but I did again consider getting it. Decided against it because I would just much rather eat real bacon. I don't even care at this point. Like, turkey bacon is just not for me, I think, overall. And I was really interested in this meatloaf. I was like, ooh, 21 grams of protein. Okay, cool. So I look at the breakdown and the sodium was fucking crazy. This thing has like 110% of your daily sodium in the entire meatloaf. And knowing me and the portions that I like to eat of meat, I was like, that's just too much. Like, I picked it up to put it in my cart, and then I went, no, never mind, and I put it back down. Because I was just, like, really on the fence about it. And this is where I found some more ground pork, because I do still have some more in the freezer. But again, it's one of those things where I just like to buy a little bit, throw it in the freezer, and then I pull it out on a rainy day. And I've really been into ground pork for the egg roll in a bowl. In fact, honestly, I have some cabbage and carrot that needs to get used up, so I might thaw some of that out tonight as I'm watching this back. This is me looking, and as you can see, like, we still have a lot of the same stock in this store. And I've had people make comments about how, like, oh, you shouldn't be, like, buying so much for people that actually need it, blah, 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 making a lot of assumptions about my financial status in this world. But I'm helping support my local business by shopping here far more than I do regular grocery stores. And this really pissed me off because I really wanted to try it. What do you mean half a bar is a serving? That's a marketing ploy that pisses me off. 370 calories for like 8 or 10 grams of protein or some shit. Like, that's bullshit. Not worth it, especially for an $8 risk like that. And then I was really excited to see these Canadian bacon, quote unquote. That really upsets my Canadian friends because that's just, they're like little ham slices basically. They're not real Canadian bacon apparently. But it's a low calorie, good protein option for my ham and pineapple like tortilla pizzas that I make. I actually made one last night. So good. Oh my God. So good. And this was me looking around. I ended up getting 3 bags of these mini like bite-sized portioned out tortilla chips. I ate those with the Chipotle style chicken that I bought prior in a prior video. So good. Was really interested in the Mott's, but the price was a little high and I don't need it. I have more than enough applesauce pouches. I love baked potato chips, and I ended up getting 9 bags of these. Honestly, I wish I had gotten more because I still have some, but I'm worried the next time I go they won't have any. Because I do like to incorporate chips into my diet. Like, I'm still losing weight eating that way, and allowing myself those types of foods, especially in pre-portioned packages, is like the best way to get towards success. So I did a quick run into Aldi, like really fast. I got a bag of spinach. I ended up spending a little bit more than I anticipated, mainly because of these bad boys. I got some cashews. I got some more plain non-fat Greek yogurt from Aldi. I got 1 container of that. And then these bars here caught my eye. They ended up really tasting bad. I do not like them. I do not recommend them. I was so disappointed because I was so excited when I saw them. I guess I just don't like the room temperature Greek yogurt flavored things. And then I did check out the salad dressing section. I ended up not actually buying anything from here because, as you'll see, I picked up different things. The only, like, quote unquote healthy light versions of dressings that they had was ranch, and I'm not a big ranch person. And I love the honey mustard, the poppy seed style creamy dressings, and all of the nutritional facts just were kind of high, and I was like, that's not really what I'm going for. So I did grab a few of these chomps on my way out, and that's everything I got at Aldi. Okay, so I was about to film a little, like, update about my exercise, because I'm working on an exercising video, like the topic of me exercising, basically, because I came to the park. So what ended up happening today, I filmed a lot of stuff. I've been just really busy today, and I'm actually already over 3,000 steps at, like, 8 p.m., and my brother was supposed to come with me. Well, we went and did one raid by the house, and then we went, because I forgot my headphones, and as soon as we got home, he was like, actually, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to do shit. I'm like, okay, bet. He didn't say that, but he's just like, I don't want to do anything. And I was like, okay, fair enough. I decided to still come to the park anyway, and it's super jam-packed busy right now, and I just drove by like a bunch of stands of like different businesses or whatever. Like they do these things in Florida all the time, especially this time of year. So it's some kind of outdoor market. So this might just get added to my shop with me. So yeah, and I'm gonna get some more steps in and walk around and try to not spend money, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But oh, this was my snack I had a little bit ago. Yeah, I found a great parking spot. Like, there was no parking. I pulled around, and as I was pulling in, I was like, yes! And I saw an older lady sitting on the back of a golf cart as they were going in the opposite direction on this little road over here. And I saw her, like, as I made eye contact with her as I finished the motion, and I saw her, like, laughing and telling somebody. Because, I mean, she sees the parking situation. It's kind of batshit crazy right now. I'm in, like, downtown of a tiny little town right now. So let's go explore. First things first, I smell weed somewhere. Somebody's having a good time.
Go for it.
This is really cool.
Thank you.
So did you like make these?
Yeah, so they're all 3D printed. So
Oh!
So the case is 3D printed, and then I printed out the label and everything and slapped them on there.
Have you ever made the crystal version?
Of the Pokemon?
Yeah.
No, but tomorrow I have the filament coming in, the silver one with the Lugia on it, and then crystal. That's a great idea. That would be a good idea.
I'll take your business card.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you ever get any ideas or you see something online.
Because that's the one I have emotional attachment to, is crystal,
really?
yeah.
Yeah, see the same thing that the guy who wants the silver.
Oh, yeah,
He's
see?
like, that's the one that he grew up with, yeah.
Yeah, I think like the middle age, like lower end of millennial, like that's what we were.
Absolutely.
These are really cool.
That one's a crystal dragon. She's talking about Pokemon crystal.
Yeah, so there's like, it's like a light blue. It's called Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah.
I forget the other one that was partnered with it, but Crystal was the one I was like hyper fixated on. These are really cool though. So do you 3D print all of this?
So that bin is not. So this
Okay.
is my father-in-law's ice cream shop.
Okay.
He put a couple things out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Want to buy mystery dragon?
You're a good salesman, but I think I'm good on that today. Thank you so much. So you 3D print all of these though, right?
Yep.
That's
All
so
the dragons,
cool.
everything, yeah.
All of the stuff that looks 3D printed is probably 3D printed.
Yeah. Even this is 3D printed.
That's really cool.
All just with a spool of plastic and then it turns up into this.
Years, and every time I heard that song, I kept thinking to myself, they're getting something to eat. Yeah. How can you get fish on an empty stomach?
Gunner gets lucky.
Yeah, these are books about Gunner. He's a rescue.
Oh my gosh, is that the famous animal in question?
Yes, he's.
Can I pet him?
Yes, absolutely.
Hi, Gunner. Look at those gray
He's got
eyes.
his own Facebook, social media.
Oh my
all that stuff.
goodness, I'll have to check Gunner out.
Just go right there. He's got 6,200 followers. He could be 6,201.
Oh hey, love that. That's awesome. Well, congrats and good for you, Gunner. Hey there, buddy. Well, thank you.
That's all I like. I'm setting up. When I'm setting up.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to check out your candles are stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have a business card?
Yes, I do. And also have Etsy. It's
That's
still
awesome.
still Naughty Pelican, but it's just not on there.
Gotcha. So what base do you like to use for your candles?
100% soy wax.
100% soy.
And then just essential oils with it.
It smells incredible over here, and I really like the vibes over here.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh, hold on.
That one you will want to just take a bite out of.
It's very sweet. Oh, wow, that's so good.
The chocolate mint is one of my favorites.
Down for the year though because the heat is just getting.
Ooh, what's this cranberry?
It's such a good game. It's got good to the humidity, but yeah, it's going well. So over the summer, I'll probably just.
Oh, I'm obsessed with this cranberry one.
I added like a little touch of cinnamon in there with it.
Cool. So if I order online through you, do you ship? Is it possible to do pickup? Is it cheaper to do it that way, or?
If you buy 3, then I'll ship for free.
Okay, so, got it. Because I really love that cranberry. Let me smell a couple more of these. Ooh, I don't even like coffee, and that smells so good.
Thank you.
It really does smell more like coffee cake than it does coffee. And then this is pina colada.
That one's one of my. That one and the palm.
Oh, those are the 3 I want. Cranberry, pina colada, and coffee cake. I can't do it today. I came to walk. I didn't come to spend money. But I'm like, whenever I see these markets, though, I'm like, give me your business card. When I'm ready to do some damage, I'll hit you up.
I'll give you home, and then yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops.